Hey guys, alright, so I posted a video, like my last vlog video for October, and I titled it my last vlog for a while, and some people got upset. They didn't understand why I didn't like talk about it in that video, and so I feel like I kind of owe you guys a little bit of an explanation, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm taking a very short break from vlogging and kind of YouTube in general. So for those of you guys that like don't really follow very much of me or only follow this channel, I had posted a video on my main channel called People Hate Me, and it was basically a video saying like, my cat is scratching at the door. Hold on, I'm gonna let him in. BRB. Did you want to come in here? Well, I mean, you just have to ask. It's okay, Noodle. Oh, you don't want to come in? Alright, I'll leave it cracked for you. Alright, sorry. Oh, you're so silly. I want to pet you, but I just painted my nails. By the way, if you're wondering what's on my nails, it's Sally Hansen in the color Clean Slate. Very fitting for today's video. Oh, I love you. I love you. So, okay, so I posted that video, and basically what's been happening is there's been a lot of changes with YouTube. I started a Patreon. I guess a lot of people were upset about that. And I didn't know that because I kept getting messages of people to start a Patreon from you guys. So now I know that majority of you guys didn't like that. But I'm trying to make everybody happy. So I have a Patreon for the people that wanted it. And there was kind of like a lot that had happened. Hold on, he's being really needy. Like the 1 second I want to film, like I literally tried to give him so much love and attention, like not even an hour ago. And then the second that like I am doing something, he wants all my attention. Like typical cat, right? So I love you. So basically, I posted this video and I just asked, because even before, like I said, my Patreon, or I started my Patreon, my views had been down, and it looked like on Social Blade, you can see like I was actually getting a lot of people unsubscribing, and I didn't know like why. I didn't know what was going on. So, and this has been happening for months and months and months. This is like not a new thing. It's been happening for a while, and it was started before my Patreon, so I know that like people were upset about that, but I know that also it's not just because of that. So I wasn't really sure what was going on, so I basically made this video called People Hate Me, and I said like, what is going on? Why are people unsubscribing? Like, do you guys just not like me anymore? Am I boring? Like, what is, like, just be honest with me. Like, I want to know what's going on. And I got a lot of comments, which were not shocking to me, but they were hurtful. And like people were like, oh, but you asked us, like, so I don't know why you're getting upset. It's like, yeah, like I can't, like, it's like your boyfriend cheating on you. You might have suspicions, but you don't want him to say yes, and if he does, like, even though you want the truth, like, it still hurts, you know what I mean? So people were like, I don't understand why you're getting so upset. Like, people basically were saying that like I was boring, they didn't really like my content anymore, that they were mad about Patreon. There were like a bunch of things, but I think like mainly it was like about, they think that like all I care about is money these days, like, and then also that my content is boring, and that to me like obviously is upsetting. Like anybody telling you that you're boring is upsetting, especially when your job is like entertainment. So and also another thing was that they used to watch me because I was really positive, and I haven't been very positive lately. And these are all like, they were all true like things. There was nothing that like, it wasn't like haters, you know what I mean? It was just like people coming forward and like saying the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts, and it sucks. And I am not here to like defend myself or anything. I just want to let you know like why maybe some of those things like had occurred, and also why I plan on taking a short break. I see you, sweet boy. Mama sees you, and I love you so much. Do you even know how much I love you? So he's so funny. So basically, I hear you. I hear you. Sorry, I get so distracted so easily, especially with him in here. Hey, babe. Trav. Okay, what was I saying again? Oh, okay. So the one thing I think as far as like my content getting like boring or whatever is like I wasn't posting as many story times. I know a lot of people like and I feel like I have to like literally make this video on this channel and my main channel, because if I don't like some people don't watch both channels, and so like I have to kind of repeat myself, I feel like. But anyway, I keep losing focus of what I was trying to talk about. Oh, okay, so my content and like basically why the story times, like I'm not posting as many story times, or the story times I'm posting aren't as good. And a lot of that happened with YouTube demonetizing our content. Like if they're making it a lot harder for us to like post things that are like, you know, like what I was like known for posting, like inappropriate story times, you know. Oh my god, Bandit, you are just out of control. He's literally getting cat hair all over my black. It's okay, sweetie. You're just distracting me so much.
What's up?
Bandit is literally just like circling around me and keeps meowing when I'm trying to film, and I can't concentrate. I've literally given him like all my attention, but I keep losing focus. Thank you. Oh, and that another thing was like people thought I was like being really snobby and bitchy, and like that I just had changed, and that they didn't like the way that I changed. So I understand, and I think that that's totally like a valid reason to like not want to watch my content or not like me anymore and all these different things. And like I said, I don't want to sit here and defend myself, but I do want to tell you maybe like why I'm different, and then like I said, why I'm taking a break. So number one reason, I think my content started changing around the time that I was doing like hormones and going through like pregnancy things and trying to get pregnant. And being on hormones definitely can alter like your mood and like make you very moody and bitchy. And is that an excuse for me to be a bitch or snobby? Like, no, not at all. But I think that overall with like everything that had happened, that I just became really negative and bitter because I can't have a kid. Like I think honestly like why I've become more negative has a lot to do with that. I've had a really hard year with trying to get pregnant and not being able to get pregnant, and then having a lot of complications when I did get pregnant, and then losing the baby, and like all these different things have really like fucked me up like emotionally. And I really haven't had time to like process all of it. And so I haven't been a very like as happy as I normally am, I think, because that's like a huge reason, I think. Yeah. Another reason is that I have a very close family member that has like cancer, and it's a very aggressive cancer. So my family and I have been dealing with that, and so there's just like a lot of things going on that sometimes I don't always talk about, you know, that can affect my mood or the way that I'm acting, I guess. And I think that you guys like know me really well. You watch me all the time, and so you guys have caught on and seen like Shannon is just not the happy bubbly person she used to be, and it's probably, like I said, because I'm bitter that I cannot have a child, and that's like kind of a hard thing to deal with. And if you have never had to experience that, I think it's hard for like you to judge and know what that's like. So yeah. Anyway, that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not as positive. Another thing, as far as like the whole money thing, I don't ever want people to think that like the only reason I make YouTube videos is for money, because that's definitely not the case. Is this my job? Yes. But I also have like 6 other jobs that I do. Like YouTube is just one of the many. So yeah. An eyelash like going into my eye. Let's see. Also, people were just upset with me of like promoting my book and my subscription box and my Patreon. Totally understandable. I think you're right. It is too many things, and it feels like it's like a ad, and I'm sorry. I never like intended for, you know, my channel to be like that, and I don't want my channel to be like that, and I'm really glad you guys brought that to my attention, because sometimes I just don't see the things the way that you guys see them. Do you know what I mean? So definitely something I'm gonna work on. I'm sure there's a lot of other things I'm forgetting to like talk about that were brought up, but the reason I plan on taking a short break, and when I say short break, like I don't want people to think I'm leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube. I would never leave YouTube. I just feel like I need some time to kind of reevaluate the things in my life and really go back and listen to the comments. Like I stopped reading comments because it was just like really toxic and negative comments like all the time, and it wasn't like constructive criticism. It was just like, kill yourself, like you've gotten fat, you're ugly, like, you know, just like mean comments, especially with like the whole pregnancy thing. Excuse me, I like couldn't read those comments. Like they literally made me want to throw up, and just feel like, God, like all the worst people in the world are in my comment section. Like that's how it felt. So I stopped reading comments. I got moderators. The moderators were deleting comments so I could respond to the nice comments. And through that, I missed a lot of like, I think constructive criticism because I wasn't like reading all the comments. And so I feel like I need to take time and really go back, read comments on my videos, you know, even comments that were deleted, or not deleted, but like, you know, removed by moderators. I could still see those. It's just like in a different section. So, and also just kind of like have time to like grieve and be upset over like things that have happened that, you know, I'm really unhappy about. And to just reevaluate like, wow, like people are saying that I'm a bitch and like acting snobby. Like I do not want to be a bitch or act snobby. Like I really need to put myself in check and, you know, just kind of like think about things and try to change for the better, and just take time for myself and really think about like my content and what I'm putting out. And, you know, obviously I want to be more positive. So maybe I need to watch The Secret a few more times before I get back on camera, and, you know, just work on things that I think will make me a better person so that I can bring you guys better content, especially for my main channel. Like I have had ideas of like things I think I would want to do that are really entertaining, and I feel like I haven't been putting very entertaining things up, and you guys have noticed that. So like I said, all these things together is why I'm going to be taking a break, basically to just like get myself back on track, and like put out better videos for you guys. So when I say I'm taking a break, I don't want you to think like I'm leaving for like 3 months. It's probably going to be like a week, 2 weeks, at the most a month, that I'll be gone. And I don't even think I'll be able to be gone that long, because I truly love what I do. And like literally it's so hard for me to like wake up and be like, you just need to like reflect on your life and be a better person, and, you know, think about entertaining things that you want to do in the future for your audience. Like it's hard for me to do that. I like want to film something. I want to do a makeup tutorial. Like I just constantly want to be working, and I need to just like chill and read you guys' comments, and like, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm kind of just like repeating myself now, but so yeah, I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from. I know a lot of you guys were upset, like, oh my God, Shannon, we love you, please don't leave. Like I love you guys. I'm not leaving. I'm just taking a little break, you know, like a fucking vacation. Because I don't get that. Like I literally work Monday through Sunday. So yeah, I've even thought of like trying to get a real job, but we'll go into that later. But yeah, so anyway, I hope that you guys understand why I'm taking this very short break. It's just kind of like a rejuvenation for me, for the content, for everything. Time to like think and make things better, and just like kind of, maybe I just need to freaking not film and cry for a week to get out, like, you know, the things I'm sad about, that's making me like a bitter person or like a negative person. I don't want to be negative. Like I have so many amazing things going on in my life, like literally so many amazing things. And sometimes like I'm like, is this really my life? Like, this is crazy. I have no reason to be like sad, you know what I mean? But like sometimes we get sad, and sometimes, you know, everybody has shit going on. Like, it's not just me, everybody does. So like I said, gonna take a little break. I love you guys. I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from and why I'm doing this, and that it's for like the best reasons and good intentions. And I will just be coming back stronger and better and hopefully more entertaining. So stay tuned, because when I come back, it's on. And I think even for the vlog channel, like I was thinking, you know, instead of maybe vlogging every day, maybe I vlog like, you know, once or twice a week, and they're just like really good vlogs where I take the most entertaining parts of each, you know, day that I'm filming and put them into one vlog. So I'd be filming every day, but only pulling like really entertaining bits and pieces from those days, and taking more time like for editing and you know, different shots and angles, so it's like more entertaining for you guys to watch, but not as much content. So basically, like a lot of you guys were saying, you know, quality over quantity, and so I'm really taking into heart everything that you guys are saying, and you know, like I said, just try and make it better and listen to you guys' feedback. So I hope that you guys are happy about that. And I love you, and I will miss you for the short time I'm gone, but I can't wait to see you when I get back. And I am sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I really hope to see you when I come back. Mwah!